everyone, Joy here. In this week's Minimalist home tour, I would like to point out a couple of things in my apartment that embodies this philosophy. It's okay not to be perfect as long as we're working towards being better. So stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's get started. Hello everyone. In this week's Minimalist home tour, I have decided to point out a couple of things in my apartment that sort of allows me to stay in this in-between state, as in I don't have to be on top of doing house chores always. So I have created a couple of systems and little tricks here and there to allow myself a little bit of grace and tackle these tasks when I can. So first things first, in the bedroom, you can see that my bed is made up, but sometimes I would just put the bed cover on top of the mattress that's inside so that I can wash the mattress cover. They have it on there, so that means I need to remove it and wash it, but obviously I have it on top of it, but it's about time that I wash the cover anyway, so I just want to tell you. And over here, I have my drying rack, and it's usually out here. Hypothetically, if I were to have a guest over or I really want to clean apartment, I can put them away behind the fridge right there. But usually I keep this out because almost every day I have to do laundry. And sometimes I'll have a couple of laundry drying on there. So this is kind of like in between state where the laundry is not completely dry, but they have been washed. And once they're washed and completely dry, I put them in this bag. As you can see, I'm not completely on top of my housework chore. The laundry needs to be folded, but since all my clean laundry that needs to be folded stay here, they're not on the floor, so I can still have somewhat of a very clean aesthetic. And over here, you can see this is my closet, and a lot of my clothes are not hanging. They usually would be hanging. The tour, this last video that I just filmed before this one, I tried on all my clothes and I folded them to show you guys what I have. So they're still folded, and some of them are in the clean and dry laundry pile. This would have like my shirts that need to be hung on here. But these two right here, it's my mermaid skirt and my pants. I'm not washing them just yet. I've worn them once. So the ones that I'm going to wear again, I'll put it on a hanger or something and I'll put it off to the side. And that's where I'll store them so they're not making the clean laundry dirty or messing up the folded laundry. And over here, you can see I have my folded laundry. One of my subscribers asked me of how I store my clothes and things like that. Again, things that could be hung would hang here. But things like pants and whatever, they can be folded. So I would usually put heavier items on the bottom and then lighter items on top. And I'll just fold them and put them away like this in this corner. Sometimes I'll have shirts in this corner, and little socks and underwear and things like that would be off to this corner. So some days it would look like this. Pants, shirts. I do have a mini system in that little basket. And again, off-season clothes and documents or anything that I don't need for months or for a long time, they actually stay in that suitcase. And over here, of course, you can see my luxury bags. Now that we're in front of the fridge, let's move into the fridge. I have not taken out my food trash, as you can see. But this is another way I sort of have like an in-between state where I can take a break from doing house chores. These are frozen food trash, so they don't smell and they don't attract bugs and things like that. So this way, I don't have to deal with food trash whenever I am not ready to deal with them. So I can always throw them away when I'm ready. So that's another system that allows me to not always be on top of my things. And over here, just, you know, food and side dishes and things like that. I need to go grocery shopping pretty soon, clearly. And let's go ahead and also point out over here, now that we're in the living room, I would hang my backpack and jacket here. And these are my work laundry that are clean and they need to be folded. I usually fold my work laundry at work, so they are hanging right there. Let's just go ahead and go to the bathroom. And the towel that I'm using currently would usually hang here. If it's too wet, sometimes I'll put it on the drying rack over here. In my bathroom, again, you can see mold killing spray, and I have two scrubbers, the smaller ones for upper surfaces and the big ones for toilet and floor and things like that. Shampoo, conditioner, and foam cleanser. I'd like to point out, I actually put some water in here so I can use up the little bit of foam cleanser that I have. So I guess I'm being frugal. You can see the gloves that I have. Sometimes I'll use these gloves. They're in here because I dyed my hair and I was washing my hair. So they're here, but sometimes I would also use these gloves in the kitchen to wash the dishes. So it functions as both. Up here, you can see that I have not fixed my shower head still. I don't know when I will tackle that, but again, I have no problem showering without a shower head. So because it's not urgent or that important, I'm not addressing it right now. There's not much of an in-between system, but I do keep my cabinet door open most days so I can easily access, so I'm saving the extra time of having to close and open it. I know it's a little silly, but really, honestly, I can't be bothered with something that's not that important for me at the moment. So you can go into the kitchen. The first things first, the laundry that needs to be washed, that's not washed yet, I actually keep in here. Dirty laundry, instead of using a hamper, I'll just put them in there. And I know for a fact that I do laundry every day, so they're not going to get too moldy in my opinion, even if I keep them in there. And usually once I'm done with the laundry, I usually immediately take them out. Almost always, I don't leave them in there, but I do throw them on here, and I don't always hang them right away if I don't feel like it. So I'll just throw the clean wash laundry, and I will not individually hang them until I've taken enough break and I feel like doing that. So, and sometimes I don't do the dishes, and every time I don't do them, I just leave them in the sink so I'm reminded to do them. And over here, another thing is I put my trash bag in here so it's not out here constantly reminding me that I need to throw the trash away. I'm allowing myself to have a peaceful home because honestly, there's no medal for being a masochist, and I know for a fact that I have kind of a masochistic tendencies as well. Like I like to feel guilty for being, I guess, I don't know, feeling like I'm lazy or something like that. But I know that I do try very hard, and I do try and keep a clean home, but you know, my life isn't always about throwing trash out all the time and doing the dishes right away. Like I feel like my life's purpose is not really that, and there's nothing wrong with making that your purpose, creating a clean, well-kept home, but it's just not my priority, okay? For everything, not just kitchen items, I keep in this cabinet, and I do keep this one closed so I don't have to look at the mess when I'm just living my daily life. And my subscribers already know there's nothing in here pretty much. And that, everyone, is this week's home tour. I hope you guys liked it, and let's just go to the outro. So that was my minimalist home tour. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time with more minimalist content. Bye!